Hi guys, I'm in Hay on Wye today. I'm going to guide you through one of my favourite walks. Show you. Land Ranger 161, Black Mountains. I'm going to be walking from here, Hay on Wye, which is a beautiful town on the very edge of the Brecon Beacons, the most northern and eastern tip of the Black Mountains. And I follow the Offa's Dyke path that runs between Powys in Wales and Herefordshire in England. Here, along there, through some lovely forest, and then up across this sort of marshy plateau to take in this peak, Hay Bluff, 677 metres. And then I'm going to reassess the weather conditions and might take this gospel path as far as Twumper, or the Lord Hereford's knob, which is at 690. The weather earlier was pretty grim up on the top, pretty awful actually, but it seems a bit better now. Let's pan across, it's in the car park in Hay, castle behind me. We're going across the fields there, through the valley, up through the steep path, up through that wood, and up. That's the mountain ridge at the back, that's the Hay Bluff summit. So I've got quite a long ascent from Hay, gone from the River Wye level, so it's near sea level. So I'm going to take in most of that altitude, or be in ascent, so that's pretty good. So bit pushed for time, so I'm going to get on and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, going through the first sort of fields on the Offa's Dyke path. I'm on that path now. I've had a lot of rain over the last few days, and some of this walk gets quite sort of boggy and through long sort of wet grass. So I'm trying out these new gaiters, which are pretty good, and they stop all sorts of water and crap going into your shoes. So that's going to be good. I've bought some new waterproof sort of kit because there's quite a bit of rain around this morning. Hopefully, well, it's forecast to go away in the afternoon. Still a bit hanging up on the top of the ridge there. So hopefully that gets a bit better. That's the Hay Castle over there. There it is. That's the sort of modern house, sort of the extension part, and the true castle is there, the old-fashioned one. And that's nice. I'll just walk on a bit. There's the Hay on Wye is really nice. It's called the Town of Books, which is because they have a book festival there every year. Not that I read that much, I haven't really been to it, but you go to the castle and they've got loads of old sort of second-hand books that are in bookshelves, just hanging around the castle walls, that you can just go and help yourself to. So that's quite cool. Yeah, so just hope the rain stays off really, and yeah, it should hopefully be a good day. Got quite a bit of ascent to do now. We're going up, I'll just show you where we're going. Going up there to that sort of forested slope, and that's the sort of steeper part, so catch you when we're a bit further on. Well, just in the sort of foothills going up towards the ridge, just past that farm. There's hay down there, some hills behind. So we'll show you here a sec. And that's Cusop Hill there, it's sort of covered in bracken. And that's just beneath the hamlet. And there's our next signpost, so following over there, and the sort of wooded area is behind. So I'll catch you when I'm up on that hill, because I think the views from where I remember start to improve there. See you in a bit. Well, I've just crossed the road. This is quite a cool looking field, like a sea of corn going up into the forest there. And yeah, weather's nice now, looking good. Everything is quite hot now actually, so hopefully this will sort of stay for the rest of the afternoon. That'll be quite nice. So I'm approaching the forest soon, and I think that's when we start to make some of the steep ascent. So I'll catch you when I'm in there. Right, made some progress. Starting to get steep now. Going about, well, half hour, 45 minutes I guess. So made some good progress. That's hay down there, that's where I've come from. So we pick some stuff out. Yeah, there's Hay Castle. Just there. And the car park I was at. There it is. Raining down there now. I'm lucky I've missed that, because I've got this weather front coming in now. And that's raining quite hard in the hills over the back, which are the Radnor Hills, the Radnor Forest, and that there, somewhere up there is Great Ross, which is the highest peak up there. So glad I'm not there at the moment. It's River Wye down there. There it is, River Wye, beautiful river, lovely. The Wye Valley's lovely. So the problem I've got now is mugginess. The gators have been good actually, because you can see all this long grass and sort of mud. They've been really useful actually, because I've been up here before, and I thought they might be useful because it's rained constantly I think here for the last 2 weeks. So that's where I'm going, up there. And it's very muggy, getting in the bracken, and the sun's coming out. It's only just rained, so yeah, the air's like a sauna. It's really a bit horrible, but hopefully it'll start getting a bit more fresh. Catch you in a bit. Same views, just opened up a bit. Really nice. Right, I've just walked up this watery sort of stream or brook. I don't know what the difference between those is really. Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of shelter in this in these sort of low trees. Now I'm hoping that that's the edge of the forest, because I need to break out of that forest and get onto the plateau. And I'm hoping that that gorse there and that marsh is the edge of the plateau. But I think it can be quite tough walking through there, because I don't think the path's that well marked. But we'll see how we get on. Lovely sheltered spot here from the wind and the elements. So there's still some rain in the air, so I'm going to stay here and have a little bite to eat, take some water, and then try and get up. Hopefully that's that plateau. Have been here before, and I'm hoping that that's right. But that was probably about 18 months ago, so just trying to sort of reorientate myself. So good, yeah, hope I'll catch you a bit. Okay, that's where I've come from, just crossing this sort of marshy land. Swing round. Problem is, I've just, in this plateau bit, seen some cows with some bloody big horns. There he is. I'm going to keep my eye on him as I pass. I'm hoping they're female ones, and that's not a bull, so I'll be checking if he or she's got a massive pair of bollocks when I go past, and if he has, then mine might start to shrink a bit actually, so I'm going to keep my eye on that one. Don't fancy getting gored today really, wouldn't be a very good career move. Swing round, I was right, so this is a plateau. Got a lot of this sort of marshy sort of stuff to walk through, and that's the beginning of the mountain up there. Well, that's Hay Bluff there, and that's the Black Mountains Ridge. I just love this walk, how you come up onto this open plateau, and this is the whole northern sort of ridge line of the Black Mountains, and yeah, it's really good. So we're going to get up there, and I'm going to watch these sort of sharp-horned cows as I go through. So I'll catch you in a sec. You can see how barren this sort of plateau is. Quite nice now though, short grass, quite easy to walk on. Got this big weather front here, and over the other side the Black Mountains, that's the northern ridge there. It looks quite nice. So I mean, the weather forecast promised a nice evening, but I'll sort of believe it when I see it. That's Hay Bluff. What I need to do, I'm using this forest on my left hand side as my sort of guidance marker. I get past that, I need to join the road here. There's the road, and I follow the road up to there, which is a little sort of mountain car park. I think very popular with sort of mountain bikers and things. Hay Bluff. So I'm either going to do two things. That's the Gospel Pass, that one, and that goes all the way into this sort of coal, which is up there, this valley. So I'm either going to follow that Gospel Path all the way up to there and try and get up to the Lord Hereford's Knob, or Twymper as it is in Welsh. Never been up there, and that's my last peak to do in the Black Mountains. That's my last major peak, so that would be good if I could get up there. Looks quite a long way. It defeated me last time because I got up to Hay Bluff and the wind on the ridge was just horrendous. The reason for that is that it faces northwest, and it's the edge of the mountain range, so or the edge of hills really, and the wind just cuts right across from the west and the north, so it's really bad. So I got defeated partly by the wind, but also the light was fading, and I got back to Hay actually just as it got dark, so it was a good decision in the end, because I think going up to Twymper would be another 2 hours. So so that's what the plan is. Just going to swing round a set, show you the valley down there, and that is a huge wall of rain, and I'm glad that that has passed me by, because that looks like sort of wipeout territory with zero visibility, so I'm glad that that's gone. So I'll catch you when I'm nearer that road. I'll see you in a bit. Right, I've hit the road. This is the Gospel Pass. Hay Bluff summit there. You can see the little track that runs up to and sort of swings around the summit. Offa's Dyke path just misses that summit and goes past it. That's the ridge there. Lord Hereford's Knob there. And that's the ridge that goes down to the Dragon's Back over the edge. Now there's horrendous weather over there in the central beacons. You can't even make out Pen y Fan there. You can normally see it really well from here, but you can't even see that, I don't think. Just an absolute wall of rain. So I'm hoping, I mean that is coming towards here, but I'm hoping that it's going to push it just north enough to miss me, but we'll see. So I've added in, it's pretty cold here actually, certainly for August. You can see I've added some sort of windproof kit, as well as the trousers are windproof and waterproof. Other layering I've got, I'll just explain that. I've got a base layer with me, and I've got some soft shell sort of technology as well, soft shell coat, which should be pretty warm, and I've got a fleece as well. So I think we're well kitted out, but I can tell now from my experience that it's going to be absolutely Baltic up on the ridge there. It's going to be really, really windy and cold, so I can just tell that now it's going to be like that. So got all the stuff, some cars going up there and walkers. I mean, you can drive up here, certainly good if you're going to do a ridge walk along the top, because you've got your car with you for the way back, but I like walking it from Hay, partly because Hay's a really beautiful place, and the other thing is that you get to do the full ascent, so you get a bit more of achievement when you get to the top. So it's pretty bleak here. I'm going to get up there and I'll catch you in a bit. Well, this is a sure sign that the conditions up on the top are bloody awful, because these are the mountain ponies, and you can tell if they've come off the ridge and they're down in the valley or on the plateau, then it's pretty bad. That's a crude way of telling, but I've been here quite a few times, and that's the way it is. They just don't like it up there. They're the same with us. So I'm going to get up to the car park just up there. I'm going to make a decision what to do. So we'll see in a bit. Right, I'm at the foot of Hay Bluff. Probably got another, I don't know, so about 150 metres or so of ascent. Pretty windy. That's the other one over there, and over there in the central beacons is just a weather wipeout, which wasn't forecast. It was forecast to be a nice evening, so little bit upset about that. You can't make out any of the view whatsoever over there, and it looks like the weather's hitting up this peak as well, and I'm starting to get wet, so not really sure what to do. I'm going to have a think, and I'm certainly going to try and stay off that ridge, I think, because I think that's going to be bad. Hopefully this will blow over and then we'll be promised that nice evening, but not really sure at the moment. See you in a sec. Right, got pretty wet there, but it has blown over so far. There's a penny van down there. First time I've made that out today because the weather's been so bad. That's where I'm going to head up the Gospel Pass, see if I can get up somewhere around there. Some quite cool sort of cliff formations there. Hay Bluff summit. Swing over. Nice view into the valley. Where I'm coming from in sort of that direction. So yeah, I'm going to walk a bit further on. I'm just hoping I'll get missed by this next weather system that's coming in over here. So I just got zapped once, but it wasn't too bad actually. And yeah, I'm thinking that to avoid any sort of persistent heavy rain, I might turn back. But I'm hoping at the moment it sort of looks like it might sort of blow over, so that would be good. So catch you in a bit. That's it there. That's the Lord Hereford's knob. Some of the rock formation, well, sorry, the sort of cliff top ridge formations, and that's the end of the path there. So I've got to swing round, quite a long way to go. See you in a bit. Right, I'm standing in the Gospel Pass. That's the sort of middle of the Black Mountains through there. Hay Bluff Ridge. And down into the valley from the other side, and that's the Twimper summit up there. Weather's not too bad actually, but I think up on the ridge it's not going to be too great. Catch you in a bit. Lovely view this, really lovely. That's the road that I walked up from the woods there, and then up here. These are these sort of crevasses in the cliff face. Going up to the summit, Lord Hereford's knob, just up there. Bit of work to do. Hopefully I'll start to get sight of it soon. Right, weather's come in for this summit. Oh, it's horrible. Hoping it's not so bad on the return journey. My last summit in the Black Mountains. Twimper, Lord Hereford's knob. Amazing, brilliant view. Try not to get the camera too wet. Quick panorama. Bloody awful weather. Black Mountains. Let's have a quick look over here. Just stood on the cairn. Brilliant. Great view into the valley. Visibility's getting poor. I'm going to get down into the valley and hopefully this will blow over. Catch you in a bit. Right, I'm just going back up the ridge towards Hay Bluff summit. Do that one. That's the Gospel Pass there. Down into some of the beacons. Twimper over there. And a lovely view across the valley. So this is the top of the ridge here. Just changed, got some kit on. This is the soft shell. Changed the headgear and stuff. Yeah, pretty well kitted out. Feel quite warm in all this actually. So I'm pleased that the layering has worked. Yeah, I'm going to get up to there and there's some brilliant views, so I'll catch you soon. Right, I'm just on the Hay Bluff Ridge. It's really opened up. Yeah, I'll just come to the edge. Really nice. That's Wyvac over there. Penny Gadir Bower that we did last time. So that's cool. Skirrid Fowler down there in the distance. So yeah, hopefully we'll be at the summit soon. That's that is the Offa's Dyke path ridge there. So yeah, going to progress on a bit, catch you in a sec. It's pretty windy, but the weather's nice for this summit, which is good. Look at this beautiful purple gorse. Don't know what the flower is, but it's very pretty, like a heather. And that's the white cairn over there. See if I can track it down. There it is, the white cairn with its distinct red Welsh dragon. That's the summit of Hay Bluff. So see you in a bit. There are, guys, Hay Bluff summit, the Welsh dragon. We're on the border of England and Wales, and this is the Offa's Dyke path. So at the moment I'm stood in Wales, and now I'm stood in England. There you go. Just as easy as that to cross the border, no passport required. Yeah, so that goes across there to the ridge, but check out this view, amazing. I love this summit, it's just brilliant. Penny Gadir Vower there. That's the one that we did last time I was here. So yeah, really good views, brilliant views into the valley. It's a good ascent actually from here. So we walked it from the bottom. It's fading now, I've got to get that down to Hay. So I've had a really good day. And what I am going to do though is just walk to the edge and show you just the so I'll catch you just in a couple of moments. Right, I'm on the edge of Hay Bluff. Really windy here, very exposed. Lovely view of the forest. And that's the Malvern Hills in the distance. Let me just find it for you. Yeah, just there. It's the Malvern Hills. Doing a placement in Worcester in September, so I beg your pardon, sorry, completely wrong. That's the Malvern Hills there. Yeah, Worcestershire Beacon and North Hill, quite easily seen on the horizon. Yeah, doing a placement at Worcester, so that might be my next walk. It's quite an easy one. This is going to be my descent route. A little bit steep, and then back down to Hay, which is down there. That's Hay there, so pretty decent climb. Be 2 hours back, so I'll be just finishing in dusk really. Just one last little panorama, and then I'm going to get back. Brilliant, catch you in a bit. Right, it's turned into a nice evening as promised. That was my descent route, pretty steep. I had to scramble down that first bit there. It was pretty slippery actually with all the rain we've had, so at least I'm off there now. Swing round, that's where I'm going. Remember the edge of the forest there, and then across that marsh, and then down into Hay. So yeah, it's been really good. Thanks for joining me on the latest adventure, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been nice weather, escaped the worst of it, got a little bit wet but not too bad. Tried out some new kit which worked out really well, so that was good. All part of the learning experience, and got up to one of my favourite summits and done one of my favourite walks, so really nice. I'm going to go into Hay, have a beer, and yeah, we'll catch you next time, wherever that may take us. Cheers, see you again.